Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Sagittarius, we're going to go into the archetype deck and we're going to look at your energy and an energy outside of you, someone else outside of you, your energy, and an energy outside of you, Sagittarius. You have a little student, so maybe you're actually learning something right now. You're in the process of possibly even studying something. Regardless, you are showing up in the light. You have humility and a devotion to knowledge. You are open to lifelong learning. So I want to say you're the kind of person that, it's kind of funny, Sagittarius, right? The representation of higher learning. There you go. You're really yourself right now. It's kind of like, you could know, you could have an idea about something, or you could have a belief surrounding some particular topic, but it's as if you're always open to recognizing that there's never an end to information. There's like, your mind could be changed when you get new information about a certain topic. But I mean, honestly, literally, it is just being like really open-minded. You're really open-minded. You are receptive to new ideas and new pieces of information. You could literally, some of you could actually be studying something here yourselves as well. The other energy is actually in the upright as well. Wow, it's the father. So the father in the upright is an energy outside of you. Maybe some of you were dealing with your father. This is a fatherly figure in your life, or a masculine. This masculine is showing up in really healthy, developed energy. So this is someone who has a real good talent for creating and supporting life. This is a positive guiding light within the tribal unit. Okay, it's kind of nice. I don't pick up on it very often, but I feel like I'm picking up on a really healthy dynamic here. Like a really healthy dynamic. Because, right, what does the father do? Like, this is looking like an older, more mature, more experienced person, and they are interested in sharing that information, and sharing that information to help empower other people, to help elevate them, to give them the foundation and the tools that they need to be successful in life. It's not to like, I have this information and how can I use it to my advantage and maybe take advantage of you or use you in some way. No, it's nice. And I love this because it's almost like you're the receptive energy to that, possibly. So there could be someone around you who is providing you with some type of insight. Could even actually be your father. You could be learning something from your own father right now. Some of you could be going through a stage or an experience that maybe is similar to what happened to a fatherly or another masculine energy when you were younger, and you might be finding yourself in that position, and you might be looking at how that person, I'm going to say father, it's coming up as a father energy, how that person navigated themselves or showed up in that situation. And it's kind of like, wow, because now, right, like you could be, it's being open to a change in perspective, being open to maybe having a different belief because you become more informed around something. And a lot of times just being the person having a particular experience is a really big way for us to go, oh, now I get it. Now I understand where they were coming from. Now I understand what they were struggling with. Now I understand why that compromise was made, because some type of compromise had to be made. And the mindset or the perspective that I had at the time, maybe as the child, having less experience, it didn't make sense to me. I didn't know why they did that. But now I get it, because this is, I really do like this energy. I mean, there's someone outside of you here who is quite smart and wants to help other people. And you're like, yeah, okay, I'll take the help. I'll take the help when I can get it. I want to say too, it's also recognizing the difference between someone who may have information and maybe they have ulterior motives around, trying to share it with you or helping you out. And it's kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna take this while it's there for me, because I feel like that somebody might be giving something just out of the kindness of their heart. This person is just honest and open. Well, the underline is goddess. Interesting. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So, some of you could be like, I am picking up And I get it, because I have noticed a few more, maybe you guys are just more vocal in the comments. I haven't looked in the last few days on the statistics for that, but there do seem to be a few more masculines or men coming into the readings that they've, at least, like I said, been commenting more. So like how I was describing it, I would say is probably very relatable to other men. And this is something that maybe you're leaning into your own father for some type of information, and he's being really helpful. You're being open about receiving it, or like the example I already gave, that there's some choices or decisions that your father made when you were younger, and now that you're in that position, it's making more sense to you. So there's that. And then I want to say, because there is a larger percentage of like women or feminine energies that are coming to the reading. So the other way that this is showing up with that knowledge and information here with the goddess is that you could be taking knowledge and information from a masculine source here, but you're utilizing it in your own feminine way, and you're expressing it in your own feminine way, and you're possibly even applying it to your life in some manner here that is very true to yourself. But it's got something to do with the guidelines or the information or the teaching that you're getting from someone who is in a masculine energy. Right? So another way to look at that too is like, let's say your father taught you different things about, you know, what are the kind of partnerships that are healthy for you? What do you want to find in a man? Like, and this is coming from a man's perspective, possibly, right? Like understanding all of the different things that men are looking for at different times out of women or out of feminines. It doesn't have to be gender. It's just easy for me to talk about that right now. So if it's an energetic thing, just take it as that and allow the energy to flow. But right, like, so you're going to take that knowledge, but you're going to apply it through your feminine perspective. Yeah, so it's an interesting energy. So let's pull some tarot on it. Why are you so humble in your devotion to knowledge? Why are you so humble in your devotion to knowledge? There's so many books in that. Like there's books on the ground, there's books coming out of the tree, there's a book in the person's hand. Why are you so humble in your devotion to knowledge? The Six of Swords. I don't know. There's something like you're trusting where you're going, or there's something that it's almost like God. Maybe there's something, could be. I mean, our Father who art in heaven. It could be like something like that. It could be you connecting with, maybe even like a masculine deity or a god of some sort as well, because this is kind of like God is taking you there. God is showing you. So I want to say that you're trusting in something, and maybe there's something that has gone on here where you are recognizing that you may not always know the right direction. You do not always have all of the facts, and you could have been pulled in a direction that didn't make sense at the time. And as things have played out, it makes more and more sense. So there's more and more trust here between you and the divine. I want to say it's a humbleness, right? That comes through some type of demonstration or moving you in a way that you probably wouldn't have chosen for yourself. But the universe did, God did. And yeah, it's kind of like, well, God knows better, I guess. What are you open to learning right now? You know you don't get out there, Larry. I've opened the door half a dozen times today. It's like -20 out there. It's sunny. So he keeps thinking he wants to go out. You open the door and he just sits and the cold air comes in the house. So what are you most open to learning right now, Sagittarius? The Page of Cups, interesting. Forgiveness, hope, creativity. That's nice. Innocence. Hope, creativity, and forgiveness. The Nine of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles. What this is. This looks like some guy fantasizing about a lady. Particularly maybe her legs. I don't know what's going on. You know, we all have our different hopes for things here. I don't know, just like looking at this, how this is playing out, he's like, yeah. What did I say? Actually, my grandmother was the person who kind of stepped up for me and said, listen, you're getting to that age, Cindy, where I need to tell you about men. They will want to touch these areas. They will be interested. She was just like right on. She was an Aries too, but I was like, I don't know if I want this conversation, Granny. She was like, yeah, okay, I need to tell you these things, okay? It's like, because it's funny, this guy there's a guy here, he's sitting back, he's like, but he's like, look at this guy, he's looking at her legs. I think there's some lesson going on here about your beautiful form, whatever way that is, like, something that your daddy taught you, something, or someone who was active. Like I said, it was more like my grandmother who had this conversation with me. No, it's my table. Jump on the couch. Jump on the couch. I know you're going to defy me, and then you're going to get moved because I'm looking at those cards. You can't lay on them. Looks he gives me. This is Larry, the cat. All right. This father energy. Let's go over there for a second, and then we'll dig a little deeper into yours. A talent for creating and supporting life. Positive guiding light. Oh my God, the Page of Pentacles. Wow, that's so nice. It's helping the child, helping the student. You're the student. I don't know what is going on here. It's almost like the teacher is thinking about your legs. I do not know. It's going Sagittarius. You saw me pull these cards out. I did not set this reading up, but it's falling in like that way. Oh, what is that song? Is that Eddie Van Halen? What is he singing that? No, but this is a little weird. Weird. Hopefully it's all age appropriate. Oh, the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. I knew you were going to do it. Don't knock the cup down. Don't knock the cup down. Oh, the Seven of Swords. It's almost like somebody is trying to teach. Keep going. Keep going. No, just look at, there's more table here. There's more. There we go. Thank you. This father's in the light. Yeah. You need to look in the camera. This father is in the light here. No. Come and sit here with me. But somebody there's real disappointment. Somebody is hiding their disappointment. This father, this is okay. You know what this is? I'm going to tell you what this is. This is someone who, regardless of what might be going on with them, the difficulties that they might be having. I'm really liking this. This is a strong masculine energy that I'm picking up outside of you. And this is the kind of energy when this person is hurt and this person is disappointed and this person has their own pain to deal with. They're not allowing that to interfere with trying to be honest and supportive of perhaps a child in their life. I could be picking up, I'm not sure, like, you're the student, but you're learning. It doesn't mean that you're a kid. Let me just say, what do I want to say here? I want to say that I'm going to try to look at these energies a little more separately here and understand them each more as a whole. And then we'll see if there's a way to kind of knit them together. I don't want to force anything because then that could just try to change what each individual energy is. So I want to honor this energy that I'm seeing here as a father, because this is like a lot of times, and I think because a lot of the people that come to spiritualism a higher percentage of that, and tarot readings tend to be women. And a lot of them have been dealing with unhealthy masculine figures in their life, right? So that gets picked up a lot in readings. That is the complete opposite of what I'm picking up in this reading. This is someone here who has been through their own pain and hardship. Maybe they've been heartbroken, but if anything, I want to say, I feel as though they're basically, like if this was a father, like say this is a single dad with a young son here, and he's been hurt by feminine, or he's been hurt by women himself, or by partners. He's being a guiding light. He's being supportive. He's trying to make sure that the hurt and the pain that he has been through doesn't have to be, doesn't have to come through to his child as spiteful, vengeful, hateful. He's like pushing that aside. He's being like a big person here, is what that is. And I feel like the Seven of Swords is actually hiding. It's like hiding the pain and hiding the hurt. This could even be, gosh, like some of you could even be in this reading. Maybe you're the child to this father, and maybe there's something going on between him and your mother, or him and a girlfriend or something like that. He's really, like, you don't know how much he is hiding here in terms of his own pain and his own disappointment. He's really stuffing it down. And I don't feel like he's denying those feelings, but I feel like he is making a very conscious and mature decision that he could maybe look back on the choices or where he ended up in life and say, okay, what were the red flags around that? Now, without being bitter and cynical, how do I help guide my son towards positive choices here, or my daughter? All right, so that's what this energy is. It's outside of you. It could very well be your own father here in a situation, and you don't realize how much he's carrying, how much he's been through. Maybe you do, but I'm telling you, he hides a lot with the Seven of Swords. So by hiding so much of it, like maybe you do, or maybe you know his story to some degree, and you can imagine that there would be heartbreak and disappointment, but you don't even know half of it. Okay, so you, your energy. Now, okay, if I try to look at these cards without, you know, the obvious depiction of masculine and feminine here, and I just look at, okay, so you are having hope here in terms of, I want to say what you dream about, the equality that you can give, the charitability of yourself, learning how to give of yourself in a very charitable way, how to try to be even and equal with other people. Like, I really feel like you must be getting some type of lesson here from this father energy. I don't know. I'm just going to tell you, Sagittarius, there's somebody here who likes your legs. 100%. Just like here, this guy is just staring at her legs, and he's just like looking at them like, it sounds like, I want to say how, I don't know, myself as a woman, I would probably just look outside and I would enjoy the sunset. Just like, God, that's beautiful. That's just so beautiful. Look what God created. It's that's the way I see him looking at her legs, though. It's like, God, that's beautiful. Look what God created. It's just, and then here it's like he's dreaming about it. He's like, yeah, well, when I'm not looking at them, I'm dreaming about them. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Larry, if I open the door, will you go outside? I know you won't be out there long, sweetie. It's cold. Okay, I think he's trying to will the door open, or he's trying to change the weather. I'm not sure. Let me just, okay. All right, you want me to open it? You're gonna go out? Oh, it is. All right. Well, you can't be half in and half out. There we go. All right. Okay. The tail too. Yep. The tail. Watch the tail. Watch the tail, Larry. Here we go. All right. I'm pretty sure I can see him really well up there, so you don't have to worry about him. It's like a French door, right, with all the glass. So if you want, he'll be feet at the window. Okay, I keep forgetting to put my glasses on, and I think that they're there. I think the raw garlic, eating all that raw garlic every day is, not only is it keeping the vampires away, but I think it's improving my eyesight. It's pretty crazy. All right, so I want to clarify here. What is this Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, Four of Swords here? Okay, this is also interesting because this looks like somebody trying to keep certain things away to give another person time to heal, like protecting someone. There's a very strong masculine energy here who is able to function in a very healthy way through a lot of their own disappointment and pain. You know, and that's something that is actually not talked about very often in tarot is, you know, part of the aspect of healthy masculine is sometimes their capacity to have like a lot of painful emotions inside, and they can still, not to say that women can't, but you know, we tend to be a little more emotional or affected by our emotions, and sometimes that can be a really good thing. But there's definitely like, this is not the time for my pain to be the front and center of attention right now. I'm going to step up for my kid or my kids, or but I want to know. I want to know what's going on with the legs here. And it's just funny the way he's just like looking at it, like, you know, like if I was just sitting there, I was looking at the sunset, or I was watching the clouds, and I was like, God, it's so beautiful. And I was looking at the legs, like, oh, look what God made. Those legs are just too much. The Six of Pentacles. Let's understand more. The Six of Pentacles. The Death card. Death and rebirth. Maybe this is someone that you don't see anymore, because it's almost like somebody is dreaming about you here. The Nine of Cups. Scorpio. Maybe there's something here where you have had control. Oh, the Eight of Cups. Okay, before I say anything, I want to see how this all ends up. But I was going to say, because Scorpio can represent other people's money, right? Other people's assets and resources. And she is with the Six of Pentacles, like, right? She's evenly distributing resources here. So the Page of Cups. The Knight of Wands. How are you connected? How are you connected to this father energy? The Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Could be someone in a workspace, right? And this person would be a father. Does he connect? I think you're connected to this person in some type of workspace, or you could be working on something together with this person. Oh, we're coming in. Yeah, we got it coming. Okay, come in, Annie. Quick, come on. No, it's either in or out. Oh my gosh, here we go. Okay, yeah, he's covered in snow. I don't know what he did out there. You tried to escape, didn't you? And he can't, because the snow is about 4 feet deep. Yeah, you work with this person. There's something here that you may not know or realize about this person. And I feel like I've touched on a lot of that. This person this person's been through a lot. Maybe it's this person that dreams about you. Who's your daddy? The Six of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is kind of like, that feels like learning on the fly, learning through experience. Running into problems and obstacles until you get a solution. That's kind of part of like the learning that you're going through here. Now, okay, it looks like to me that this is somebody that you work with. It's a very healthy masculine energy. I'm going to ask about the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups as well. But I kind of feel like there's probably a lot of desire between you and this person. Or there was. Somebody has walked away from the idea of this. Or I don't know, maybe you haven't seen this person in a while with the Death card, like some type of ending, but it's an ending that's meant to be reborn. Why does he have the Three of Swords? The Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. It's you. Because, right, he's sitting over there dreaming about your legs. Okay, it's more than just that. But that was, it's kind of, I don't know. I think the way I'm saying it too, it's just like admiring a creation of gods. It's like, wow, look at Sagittarius. They look great. God made there. This person has not lost the idea of love and the fulfillment of love. I don't know. If this person is in your hemisphere, I would, you know, pay attention. The Five of Cups. This person may not be Emperor. This person's life has not unfolded the way that they would have liked it to. The way that they would have imagined it to. I'm not surprised to pull out the Emperor with this. This is someone who is really strong, self-assured. They have a healthy sense of self without having an overinflated ego. The Seven of Swords. They really hide this well. The Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, and Judgment. Well, I'll tell you something. This person has been through a stage here where the idea of being in a relationship, oh yeah, no. They're like kind of protecting themselves from that or doing that. But they've healed that and they're ready for something new with the Judgment card. Well, what an interesting reading, Sagittarius. I feel like for those of you that, well, even if you're a guy and you date other men, that's your romantic interest. Oh, I see. It's the birds. Larry wants to get to the birds. I feel like this is a single dad. This is a single dad. And this person has been through quite a bit. But they haven't, I want to say maybe you've sparked, because you're this Nine of Cups over there. You've sparked real wonderful feelings within this person. Real romantic feelings. The Page of Wands and the Three of Wands. I don't know. It's almost like some type of conversation that leads to something else down the road. So I don't know what that could be, but yeah, you know, you just go and they're going to the groomer soon. The two of them gonna do their trauma bonding at the groomer. That's what I have, Sagittarius. What a kind of a beautiful, interesting reading this is. I'm gonna go do the extended. In the extended, I think I'm gonna ask I already see a lot here that we don't know. I'm gonna ask, what is the unexpected coming towards you, and what is the unexpected coming towards this father energy? The link to the extended, access to that, is at the top of the description within this video. And it gives you access to all of the extendeds. So you get access to all the extendeds, which is about 40 to 50 videos a month. Choose the second tier. Choose the second tier that says all extended videos. So I just put that in there. Thank you so much. Until next time, Sagittarius, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.